Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about Lewis Hamilton responding to his radio exchanges with his new race engineer at Ferrari. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description. But let's jump straight into the video. Now I want to start today's video by paying tribute to Eddie Jordan, who has passed away at the age of 76. Now, Eddie Jordan is a legend of the sport. You know, he owned the Jordan F1 team between 1991 and 2005. And in that time, the Jordan team won 4 times, including the 1998 Belgian Grand Prix when Damon Hill led home a 1-2 finish from Ralf Schumacher. And Michael Schumacher, 7-time world champion, also made his debut with Jordan at the 1991 Belgian Grand Prix. While the Grand Prix didn't go so well, Schumacher qualified a very memorable 7th place. So Eddie Jordan has contributed a lot to Formula 1, and after selling the Jordan team in 2005, he stayed involved in Formula 1, he was a broadcaster, and on top of that, he has worked with Adrian Newey and he oversaw Newey's move from Red Bull to Aston Martin. So yeah, it's very sad to read this morning that Eddie Jordan had passed away, and a family statement said, EJ brought an abundance of charisma, energy and Irish charm everywhere he went. We all have a huge hole missing without his presence. He will be missed by so many people, but he leaves us with tons of great memories to keep us smiling through our sorrow. So some sad news to kick off today's video, and my thoughts are with his family at this time. But let's move on to Ferrari, with Lewis Hamilton speaking more about his radio exchanges with his race engineer during the Melbourne Grand Prix. Now, as we know, Hamilton had a difficult opening race, finishing P10, and his radio exchanges with his new engineer Riccardo Ademi did catch the attention of many. For example, Ademi kept trying to give Hamilton advice on how to use the K1 overtake button, and Hamilton kept responding, saying things like, "Leave me to it, please." And it sounded like there was an increasing frustration in his tone. But Hamilton has described the reaction to his radio exchanges with his new Ferrari race engineer as being over-egged. He said ahead of the Chinese Grand Prix, as quoted by Sky F1, "I mean, naturally, everyone over-egged. It was literally just a back and forth. I was very polite in how I suggested it. I said, leave me to it, please. We're getting to know each other. He's obviously had 2 champions or more in the past, and there's no issues between us still." And on top of that, Hamilton spoke about Verstappen's radio exchanges with his race engineer. Now, as we know, we've heard things get very heated in the past, on the racetrack between the two of them. For example, Verstappen and his race engineer Lambiase's combative radio communications did come into particular focus at the Belgian Grand Prix in 2023, after Verstappen ranted about Red Bull's execution of qualifying. And then you had the Hungarian Grand Prix last year, for example, where Verstappen really let the team know how he felt about the strategy, with him becoming increasingly frustrated by it. And Hamilton said, "Go and listen to the radio calls with others and their engineers. Far worse. The conversation that Max has with an engineer over the years, the abuse that the poor guy's taken, and you never write about it, but you wrote about the smallest little discussion I had with mine." And Hamilton went on to say that he and Ademi were simply going through the normal process of acclimatization to a new working relationship. Hamilton said, "Ultimately, we're literally just getting to know each other. So afterwards, I'm like, hey bro, I don't need that bit of information, but if you want to give me this is the place I'd like to do it. This is how I'm feeling in the car at these points. This is when I do, and I don't need the information. That's what it's about. There are no issues. It's done with a smiley face, and we move forwards." Now, on top of that, Hamilton spoke about the potential of the SF25. Now, as we know, in Melbourne, it was a very difficult race. As I said, Hamilton finished P10, but there was talk of, the team potentially raising the ride height of the car before qualifying, which would have affected them both in qualifying and the race aerodynamically. And Hamilton feels going into the Chinese Grand Prix that the team just need to refine those little details to unlock the full potential of Ferrari. With him saying, "As I get to know the car and the team better, I'll be able to bring my experience to the table, alongside the incredible expertise of everyone at Ferrari. In Formula 1 today, success comes down to the smallest details, and I believe we just need to refine those to unlock the full potential of our package." But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.